Hello everyone and welcome back to Hexen. Also that weird music stuttering thing, that's actually not an emulation issue. The game does that on the console as well. So, there's nothing I can do about that. Even if I were to play on a real Nintendo 64 and use a capture card to record it, that would still happen. Also, yeah, that's what I get for not looking at the game and checking the volume mix. Yes, the game is quite loud at times. So I forgot to mention it last time when I was talking about how this was my favorite version of Hexen, and I would go back to it all the time. But my favorite player class is the cleric. I like all of them, but the cleric's my favorite. Yeah, fuck you, Daedalon. And Baratus too, but it's not as funny. There we go. So yes, say hello to all those fucking Wendigo back there. Just on a note about the temp saving thing, I like how fucking dramatic it is. This save game will not survive if the control deck is reset in any way. Like, jeez, that's dramatic. Alright. And I don't have to read these little text things until we go to new levels, which isn't gonna happen for a little bit, so let's hope I remember by then. Also, these guys are they're like fish in a barrel. They can barely get out of here before you beat them to death. So, it's like not even remotely threatening. Oh, hi. I will deal with you at some other time. And I nearly fell off the platform there. Let's, go over here and get our first mystic urn, because mystic urns are rad and awesome and shit. Alright, where's Hexen Definitive Edition? You know what I mean. Modern console, Hexen, ported, made better. Where is it? Where is it, Activision? The truth is, they're never gonna make it because it's Activision, and Activision's bad. So yeah, say hello to a whole bunch of admin. Let's use one of these. Hey, buddy. Oh no, he made it through. Okay, well that's this is the cleric's flechette is like a poison cloud, and it can kill shit. Unfortunately, it takes forever to fucking clear. And just one of the poison clouds doesn't stun enemies fast enough, so I usually put down at least 2. I can't be asked. Oh, hello. I didn't realize you were in there. So yeah, this version is way more friendly for mobile users, yes? all of you on phones can see fairly well. Alright. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Put this in, get this out, and get ready to massacre these fucking fire birds because they're terrible and don't have families. Yeah, this is a thing I like. The script to lower that little ice block, how it fucking works, which is really cool in my opinion, is, you know, it opens the walls to lava, so, you know, heat. And then this little water floor rises up, and the ice lowers, so it looks like the ice is melting, and it's nice. Remember, guys, it won't survive if the control deck is reset in any way. Oh. That is the second time I've seen a non-Etten teleport in this Let's Play series. I'm concerned. And as usual, I'm gonna attempt save before doing this. To quote, behold my strength once again. BMS, the temp saving bitch. Well, you might not be playing Hexen anymore, so I have stolen that title. I am now the temp saving bitch. Ha ha ha! Approaching the 7 portals. Let's go do all this shit that we have to do. Hello, centaurs. Now, a good way to deal with centaurs is put down these. They'll make a crud ton of noise. They'll be loud as hell. But they enter their stun state very easily. So, even like just one could take them down, probably. If you hit them with it right. And because the clerics, you know, individual attacks, like, you know, the serpent staff, 2 projectiles like this, the melee attack it does, like this, and, hell, even this. Well, they don't do that much damage, so you don't want to use them on those enemies. Oh, well, let's finish up here. Guardian of Fire, okay. Let's go this side, because I always went the other side. Yeah, that'll lower, and then bad things happen. But we kill birds instead, because that's the kind of people we are. I'll have to look into who made the Saturn version proper, but, you know, I know who made, the other versions. DOS version was made by Raven Software, of course, as you'd expect, and, this 64 port was made by Software Creations. So that's pretty neat, I guess. You know, you got the other people who made, like, they ported it to I need to take a proper look. I think the creators of the Saturn version was a company called Atod or Atod, or that could have been the PlayStation version. It's hard to, like I said, it's hard to find information on the Saturn version of Hexen. Oh damn! Use so much mana? Well, that's not good. Let's take out our flechettes. If you couldn't tell, this is the most useful kind of flechette. You know, there's the time bomb thing that the mage has, and the grenade that the fighter has. But get in here. Can he not actually get in? Oh, there he comes. Alright, so we just need to do the other side of the Guardian of Steel. And then that'll be that. We'll have raised up the stairs and we can leave this hub if it weren't for the fact that I am a fucking madman. I'm tasking myself with doing all the secret levels twice. Come on. I'll take you Etten down with my mace because I'm just that kind of guy. Yeah, flechettes are a lot more useful as the cleric than they are with the other classes, at least in my opinion. You can do some trick shots with the grenades and the time bombs. I mean, I guess you can use them pretty well-ish. Yeah, the time bombs are my least favorite. Despite the fact that these ones, the cleric ones, are so useful. My favorite is actually the grenades that the fighter has, because, you know, you're like throwing grenades. That's just plain cool. I guess this other one didn't want to come along? Or... oh no, they both died. Sweet. And I bet the same thing's gonna happen over on this side. Yep. They both died. As usual, we pull one of the chains, so we know which one we have to pull. I can't believe I didn't think of doing that earlier. Like, really, it could have saved me a lot of headache in the past, but apparently I just never thought of it. Hello, Chaos Serpent, how are you? Yeah, I don't like that. We'll be going there eventually. So, yeah, we just need to hit the other side for that to work. And the centaur appears blind. Well, there we go. Got him. Alright, so we hit it on this side, so what we now have to do is just run on over to this side, pull this one, and then go back. Flick that switch. Kill an Etten because he's in the way. And I know the Mace of Contrition seems weak, however, if we're counting the weapons that the enemies use, it is not actually the weakest weapon in the game. The Centaur's sword, I don't know how much damage it does, but at least it attacks fairly fast, and I think it does around the same damage as an Etna's club. So, the weakest thing in the entire game is the Etna's club. That is the weakest weapon, although the weakest weapon that you, the player, can use is the Mace of Contrition. Out of all the three classes, the Mace of Contrition is the weakest weapon. So that should be everything, right? Yeah, I think we must have missed a switch in there. We'll have to go back and get it. But, you know, while we're here, might as well do at least some of it, right? Look at all these Etten. Do keep in mind that time completely stops on all of the levels that you aren't currently in. So nothing can happen in the 7 portals when I'm in the Guardian of Steel. That's just... 7 portals is completely inactive. So yeah, look at that smooth frame rate drop. Hell yeah. Oh no, I flicked that one. It must be, it has to be something like the Guardian of Fire, or I just didn't wait long enough, or, you know, maybe I didn't hit the switch on the other side. Let's check. If I didn't hit the switch on the other side, that's gonna be rather funny. Be gone! He'll reappear at one of the deathmatch starts with this level at some point. Of course, there'll be no way to know it's him. And yep, I forgot to pull that switch. Oh me. You never cease to do something silly. Now, let's head back out, go up the stairs, and then we can open up the Break Crucible. I can read the description there, and we can do that again. Oh, damn it. I had to fall off. I got the free ride up and everything. The door is opened on the Guardian of Ice. As you may notice, the Etten's specific sounds are now gone. They use the Chaos Serpent sounds, which, you know, I'm okay with. I can really go either way on it. They sound a lot more angry in this version. you know, they sound a lot more mindless with PC sound effects for the most part. And here they just sound like they're enraged all the time. So, you know, either way, it works for me. So now we can go in here and, okay, thanks. Yes, the hello birds that are definitely coming now. Alright, so let's go run around and enter that area that gave me so much trouble in the fighter playthrough. Yeah, so let's shoot at these from afar. Also, yeah, the way that door opens, if it would ever stop, is really cool. And yeah, look at that. That was easy. Okay, well, I still don't make the jump proper, but yeah, it's a lot easier now. The next step is waiting for this to open. Hey, there we go. We're out. Oh god, the next bit. Jeez, that's a lot of adding. But seriously, the next bit is just If you've never gone to this area in the PC version before, we went here as the fighter in the Saturn version, but is there an end in this room? No. Some crystal vials that I didn't know were there until right now, but yeah, go away. Fuck you, Etten. Come on. And then we have this, and we can just... Of course, that would be a thing. Hello, centaurs. Let's do fight. Let's do the fighting. Oh. It's either timed or it's only one that we have to kill. Why didn't I switch my weapon before going in? So, okay, 2 Wendigos, that's fine. And then they have like 6 out here waiting for you. And keep in mind, this is like easy skill. On the hardest skill, there's like, it has to be like 20. So yeah, we have in there, which we get to go later. Right, so that's the ice one. We want to go the other side and find the switches in here. I actually know how to navigate around this one, so should be a lot easier. And hell, even if I get lost, I don't have to look up the combination for the map because it's just up C. There's also a mystic urn somewhere in here. I don't like the looks of that. I don't know about you, but I'd rather temp save before going through it. Hey, there you are. Fuck you. Ed, that was really mean of you, and we're gonna have a talk about manners. So yeah, we have a mystic urn here that gives us 2. Alright. Beat you down. And then there's just a matter of getting the hell out of here. Thankfully, I know how to do that too. I also know how to get fucking murdered by Etten, apparently, but I'm not gonna use that on. You know, Mystic Urn I just picked up. Sorry, that's quite loud. It's also distracting. Stones grind on the 7 portals. And now that we've actually done shit in the right order, the stones should actually start grinding after we go back out. 7 doors, once again. Rolling my thumb across the face buttons on my controller here. Look at that. Cool. But you know, other horsemen have attempted to conquer worlds only to be defeated. Here in deadly radiance lies the heart of Despairel, the first of the Serpent Riders to fall in battle. Yup. If you didn't already know, this game's a sequel to Heretic. And that's a pretty neat Easter egg. Now, my Heretic playthrough is not in this playlist. So, and I say that because I'm recording a Heretic playthrough at the same time as all this Hexen shit that I'm doing. And well, yeah. That just reinforces the reason why I might want to do Hexen 2 in the future after I actually, you know, beat that game a few times myself, so I know what the hell I'm doing. Because, you know, I said it's a Hexen game, and it sure is. Someone was resilient. I like how the frame rate just dropped. Like, I spin around and then just the frame rate dies. Yeah, that occasionally will happen in this port, but it's no big deal. Man, I really wish I had more discs of propulsion to use. You would never hear me say that, like, in other playthroughs. I never used the Discs of Repulsion until, like, the Mage playthrough on DOS a while back, but... You know, aside from the fighter, who really doesn't have a use for such a... weapon, the other classes can get pretty good mileage out of them. And I wish I had more of them so I could launch these centaurs around. Is that all the centaurs? I hope so. As you can see, it gets louder and louder until we're right here. And yeah, that serpent will usually just get killed by the trap and not you, but unfortunate placement. So. Oh, and for some reason the voice clips are in one order on the PC version, and in a different order on both of the console versions. Like, they're all different orders. Saturn version might not even have, like, all three sets, but, you know, there's a normal mid-pitch one, there's a higher pitch one, and there's a low pitch one. Come on, go down. Let's just smack them down. Oh yeah, that's not everything. There's at least one more. Well, there's another one behind me. Beat him down, too. Now, if you're going here as the mage, this window panel can be finicky to break. Also, you can do this forever. I don't know why. Right? Sometimes you interact with the thing directly, and other times you don't. But yeah, that window break trigger is also really finicky. As is this one, you can see. And the mage has a really hard time actually breaking these windows. And I don't know why, but, you know, this is also one of the cases where I think these windows are just fucked up in the way that they were made, because you can't normally do this. I swear, it's like just the... Hell, it's not even these windows, it's just this window. And I mean, this one has a finicky hitbox too. But this one you can just keep breaking. Even after it's already broken. And, you know, like, there's no way that was intentional. Absolutely no way. Yeah, like, I'd love to do recording for Hexen too, but like I said, I haven't beaten it yet, so can't really do that. take down this and I mean, you get a decent amount of shit here, but unless you're playing on like skill 5, which you know, for the cleric here, you know, unless you're playing on Titan, Mystic, or Archimage, you're probably not even gonna have to come here, and that's like on skill 5, you'd probably only have to come here your first time. You know, after that, you know, like after you have played through it several times, like you don't need that shit at all. And 7 portals is done. We've done everything we need to do here except leave. And I'm gonna do that next time because it's been like 30 minutes. And well, I will see you next time for more Hexen.